Hello, this is Dinah Lane from Harwich Channel 18, and I'm delighted to be here today with Julie Witas, who is the Director of the Council on Aging here in Harwich. And she's just joined us as Director, although she's been with us for quite a while, and I'm very interested in learning more about where she's been and what she has planned for the elders of our community. Very nice to see you, Julie.
Thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here today.
Great. So can you tell me a little bit about how you came to be in the position of director? I know you were doing something previous for us.
Yes. So I was the social services coordinator here at the Harwich Council on Aging. And when Emily moved into the town clerk position, I did apply for the director position, and I was very happy to be appointed.
That's great. So you had some experience working with Emily and with the council for quite a while. How long were you here as social services director?
So I was actually hired into the Council on Aging as the program specialist one. I was here for about 6 months when COVID hit, and the social services coordinator who had been here left her position. So I took on some of those duties and then was moved into the social services coordinator position. So I was here at the COA for about 3 years altogether before I moved into the director role.
I see. So you've had quite a while to get familiar with the population, with the people who come in and out.
Yes, I have.
All the wonderful people who use those services.
Yes, very much.
That's great. Can you tell me a little bit about your background before you came here?
Yes. So I grew up in Houston. I moved to the Boston area in 2004 to attend Boston University School of Social Work and Public Health. I attained my master's in social work and public health, and then I continued to work in the Boston area at various hospitals. I managed addiction research facilities, worked in oncology at Brigham and Women's Hospital, and then moved to the Harwich area. I live in Yarmouth, actually. I moved to Cape Cod in 2019 and began looking for work here, and that's how I found the Council on Aging.
That's great. You have quite a varied background in working with people.
Yes, always in the social work field, but with what I call vulnerable populations.
I see. Okay, so what do you have planned here? I know you've only been in this position for a few months, but what do you have planned for the seniors of our community?
So for my first few months, what I've worked on is just managing a seamless transition, continuing the programs that are popular, some of our fitness programs that we have that the folks like very much, and continuing to add educational programs and social programs to bring people in. And we have hired a new social services coordinator to fill my vacancy. Her name is Andrea Sidoric. She has hit the ground running, and we're very happy to have her. We are also hiring for a new program specialist 2 position. That person will do program and volunteer coordination. This is a new position that's been funded by the town. We haven't had someone in that role before, so we're very fortunate and happy to have that, and we're grateful to the taxpayers for funding that.
That's great.
So we hope to have that position filled within the next few months. And once we have that position fully staffed, we will be we're planning to bring back the men's and women's breakfasts, which were very popular events, and I know the community will be happy to have that.
Yes, I'm sure they will. I remember experiencing just the smells coming into the building.
Yeah.
It's maddeningly delicious.
Yes.
And I know it seemed to be very, very popular. Many people take advantage of that. So
Yes.
that'll be great.
Yeah.
Sort of on the hind end of, hopefully, of the COVID pandemic.
Yes, and we will work with the health department, obviously, to make sure that the buffet style that we use for that will be safe. So we'll make sure that it's done at a time when the numbers of COVID cases support that it's safe to bring that back.
Yes, good. Of course, you'll be coordinating with all of those
Yes.
community organizations. Great. Good. Well, it sounds like there hasn't been a huge change yet, which is probably very, very good. People could feel a sense of stability with your
Yes.
leadership.
That's what we're hoping for, yes.
Yeah, good. And do you have anything else you'd like to say about being here and what you think of being here in Harwich and the community in general.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I look forward to serving the community in a greater capacity. I love this community, and I look forward to working with people in a greater depth and getting to know people, more people.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that they come and tell me what they'd like to see, what we can do better, what we can do more of, what they'd like to see us do. I'd really like feedback from the community to see what we can do more of.
Do you have a suggestion box where people can put ideas if they want to, or are you expecting people to email or just drop by? How would you like to get the feedback?
Actually, we don't have a suggestion box, but that is a great suggestion.
Oh, thank you. I made it even without a box.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So they are always welcome to email, to call, to drop in. As long as I'm not in a meeting, I have always come out and talked to folks when they've dropped in. So my door is always open.
Great to know.
But I think a suggestion box is a great idea, and I think I'll work on that.
Okay, good. Well, I'm sure people have lots of ideas, but it sounds like you have a lot going on already, and you're going to reinstitute some things that you haven't had for a while, which
Yes.
people will be happy to see.
Yes.
So thank you so much for coming in and talking to us, and we look forward to the coming year of activities.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we'll check in again later on and see what else might be happening.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks so much, Julie.
Thank you for having me.
This is Dinah Lane for Channel 18. Thank you so much.